About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
That one ripped, and it stays fair.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they take the lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. And a foul ball.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that one fouled off.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So a man at first. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Foul ball there. Wood on at first, nobody out. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Josh Bell at the plate now. A switch hitter batting right. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Cut on and lifted in the air. Profar has a beat on it. Makes the grab, one away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Jose Tena. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Back at Truist Park and on the hill, Mackenzie Gore. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Touches down. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Profar now. Nobody out. Runner at first. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Austin Riley now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So a man aboard. Here's Matt Olson. Fastball for a strike. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. It's 5-0. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Number 63.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Dylan Cruz now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Singled and scored his first time. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Swang and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one's carrying. Gone. Grand slam. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 9-0.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 63 won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Daysbel Hernandez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
This one could be trouble.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 11-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Keibert Ruiz will hit next. Fly to center his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Jose Tena. Fly to left his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Gore back to work. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Falling behind 2-1. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 11-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. This one in the air center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 away now. So they're down to their final out. Jared Kelman next up for the Braves. Strike on the inside corner. And it's 0-1. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He nails one out to right. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 11-2.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
Orlando Arcia stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals slug their way to a win in this one.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
11-2 the final tally. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.